This is a J Mix exclusive.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good, great statement. I love that soundbite. Keeping it real, then. Was Tupac a blood?
Nah, Tupac wasn't a blood. Tupac was a Bay Area. You got to think Tupac was like Oakland. Oakland, like we don't have no Crips or Bloods. We don't knock the Crips and Bloods for what they do because that's some gangster shit. How can a gangster knock another gangster? Then he ain't gangster. You see what I'm saying? So once you're doing some gangster shit and you handling it in your way, that's just like let me make this for an example. It's like comparing Scarface and Rakim. People will be like, well, how can you compare Scarface and Rakim? They're two totally different rappers. But they both real. They both street. They both kick some good shit. They just write different. You see what I'm saying? So that's the theory on that. And he wasn't a blood. He wasn't a Crip. Suge was the blood. So that could have looked like everybody that signed under Suge was a blood until Snoop. And a lot of people know that Snoop is a Crip. So that kind of separated the difference. But coming out of L.A., people always think that you're either one of the two. I'll be out of town. I'll be out of states in different states, and I tell people I'm from California, and they be like, oh, you from L.A., or you one of them blood Crip niggas. I'll be like, no, hold on, chill. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from Oakland. We don't have Bloods and Crips out there. We just got regular niggas, thug niggas, you know what I'm saying, hanging on the corner and doing what they do. We're not organized by a group like the Bloods and the Crips. You see what I'm saying? So the Bloods and the Crips, I got real niggas from both sides, Bloods and Crips. And niggas get down and get it in. You know what I mean? So I can't knock how a nigga get down. I will never knock how a nigga get down on his hustle or get down on how his way of living. So my thing is, when you come strong and you back something up, people gonna think you're a part of that. You see what I'm saying? So Pac was coming hard and coming strong. So should this big blood dude from the streets made millionaire, and everybody thinking, oh, we got another blood, and he's rapping too. Oh my goodness, he's a blood too. You see what I'm saying? So, but Pac let him know, homie, I don't give a fuck if you blood or cuz, as long as you got love for thugs. You feel me?
I think that question stems from the phrase MOB and the MOB tattoo and those type of shout outs and songs.
Right. No, I'll break it down because it is a difference. Coming out of the Bay Area, before we even hooked up with Death Row, we had our little mob code. We were called the mob. Like, this is the mob. A lot of Bay Area runs off the mob. You know what I mean? The mob and the family. So we was a part of the mob. Now, L.A., and we had our code numbers called 662, which was mob spelled out in the phone. That was our saying before Club 662 even was given birth. You see what I'm saying? We had been screaming that for years. So Club 662 could have originated off of what we started, you know what I'm saying? Because the connections with MC Hammer knew us as the mob, and then, he knew our things was 662, so they could have generated down from that, you know what I'm saying? Or it could have generated by word of mouth, because we wasn't just silent in the Bay Area, we was making some noise. So I'm pretty sure other motherfuckers was like, man, what are these niggas? Like, oh, these niggas out here mobbing for real. So when we speak on mob, it's different from when Suge and them speak on mob. See, we've been screaming mob since the 90s, since the late 80s, the 90s. You see what I'm saying? So you can do track records and see what was what and see when was what, and, you know what I'm saying, it's easy. Everything is already, you know what I'm saying, stipulated in verbal messages throughout the years that we've been passed out, you know what I mean? So the thing that I'm trying to say is, it's like our mob, okay, L.A., Suge, MOB means member of Bloods. So everybody could be like, oh, yeah, Parker Blood, this and that. Everybody with a mob tattoo is a Blood. Nah, that's not. MC Hammer got mob tatted on him. Hammer from Oakland. We don't have no Bloods in Oakland. You see what I'm saying? So our mob means a variety of things. It depends on what you and your inner clique set your mob out to be. Your mob could be money over bitches. Or your mob could be making obituaries, depending on what you and your group is about. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I done turned my original mob, like mob just meant mob. Nigga, we the mob. Nigga, we 100 deep out here. Nigga, this the mob. Nigga, you fucking with the mob. This is the real mob niggas. That was our shit. We was called RMN, real mob niggas. That wasn't no rap group. That was niggas from the street out of Oakland. We was called RMN, real mob niggas. So we was portraying this image like, nigga, hold on, we doing this, we doing that, nigga, we, man, let's do this. And to top it off, we got into the rap scene. Like, we gon' rap. We turning squeezers into rappers. You know what I mean? Real though. We turning real niggas out here on the block, squeezing and pulling guns and popping niggas into rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas act like they came from the street. Nah, nigga, you ain't from the street. This is the mob over here, nigga. We mobbing for real. This the streets over here, nigga. This MOB. So if y'all mobbing like us, we don't give a fuck what y'all call y'allself. Nigga, we gonna mob with y'all and y'all gonna mob with us. So if y'all member of the Bloods and y'all mobbing, and we out here making obituaries and we mobbing, then we mobbing together. You see what I'm saying? So it never made sense for two real niggas to clash. You see what I'm saying? Two real niggas never clashed. If two real niggas ever clashed, then it's because of a fake nigga. You see what I'm saying? You got fake niggas out here trying to prove a point to another nigga that they done lied to about being the man. So then they go down a real nigga, or they go snitch on a real nigga and have other people thinking he a real nigga. You see what I'm saying? That ain't real. Two real niggas never ever clash because they feel each other. They click from the gate. Oh, man, you a real nigga. Man, I feel you. All right, my nigga, breathe on. Live easy. I'm out. Peace. And then they go about their ways. Fake nigga, he gonna be all in your business. Claiming he the mob. I'm the mob. Nigga. I'm rolling with y'all, nigga. I'm mob. Nigga, I'm mob. And look at this. But in actuality, you telling.
Something is worth $500 million, and you're tired of being harassed by the guy who runs it. Why not just kill him and take it from him?
Assassination 3 really gives the backdrop, it really gives the story behind the story of what happened in those times and what happened before, during, and after the shooting. So yeah, we're definitely broadening the scope of the investigation with part 3, but by the same token, we're not saying this is a grand conspiracy. This is not a whole bunch of conspirators that got together. This is about people who knew how the system worked and gamed it. They gamed the system. They took advantage of the system. They broke the rules of the system. They gave themselves immunity from prosecution. All of those things, people gamed the system. People actually thought they were getting over by not following the rules. And they gamed the system. And Assassination 3 really deals with that.
This is a J Mix exclusive.
What up, shut up?